Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's talk about Destiny Payton saying that she's a girl's girl, and I want to debunk it in the words of Miss Hair for Her Tea. I want to debunk it today because it ain't true, okay? There ain't no way this girl is a girl's girl, and I'll tell you why. We're gonna get into it. I do also want to say Destiny has been outed for being friends with Arionne Curry. So there ain't no way she is a girl's girl, okay? That is not it. We are going to talk about it. I also want to talk about Destiny and her life coach's opinion regarding Nel and Mel's situation about the whole mentor relationship kind of thing. I'm going to get into it, but if you're new to this channel, thank you very much. You're welcome. And my returning subscribers, you're welcome. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new, make sure you smash that subscribe button and tap that bell button so that you can turn on all your notifications so you know every single time that I post or go live. And everyone, please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get into today's video. I think it's laughable that Destiny had the audacity to give the impression that she is a girl's girl. But before we do that, let's talk about how they said reviewing the episode, okay? So Destiny talks about what she thinks makes somebody a mentor. So she starts going into it and she talks about like feeling like a mentor is someone you can gain wisdom from, you can learn from like their life experiences. And then the coach sort of felt like it's someone who has been there, done that, and saves you the time by having all these life experiences. And absolutely, I agree with that. That's a very good definition of mentorship. I will say for the most part, right, based on this, I would say this is one of the little things that I would say I agree with Destiny on. So that's a very good definition of mentorship, in my opinion. I can't believe I'm agreeing with them, but the life coach was talking about having a person feel like they're the hero in your life is very dangerous. And that's what it sounded like Nel was doing, right? It sounds controlling as well. And that is exactly a very good way to explain the way it was coming across. Because it was coming across as Nel wanted to be respected as a mentor. Even though the examples that she was giving you were a good friend to Melody, or you were present for her when she was going through something. If you guys remember when I recorded that episode, I was saying that I don't understand why she seems so hell-bent on the word mentor. It's like, what is it about that word? And I agree that it feels like she wants to be the hero in Melody's story. Like, why is that so important to Miss Nel? Why do you want to be the hero in someone else's story? How about you focus on being the hero in your story, in your life, and not in another person's story? For the first time, I'm agreeing with Destiny and Deone on that. It comes across as controlling. It is dangerous. You can't be out here trying to cape for people and expecting them to call you or see you in that way. That said, I'm glad that Nel and Mel were able to sort of squash it. Let's see if it's really squashed at the reunion. So they moved on to talk about friendships, and I'm like thinking, girl, you're not the right person to talk about friendships, in my opinion. I feel like you kept making it seem like Melody wasn't a good friend to you, but when we sat down and heard the receipts, she was being a good friend to you. She was pulling up, showing up for you. She gave you money when you couldn't pay your bills. How many friends will actually give you money when you can't pay your bills? Most people will just be saying, I wish you the best, I'm going to pray for you. But the fact that she showed up and actually tried to pay your bills shows that she was a good friend. So I'm just thinking, what effrontery and audacity does Destiny have to be talking about friendships and reciprocating friendships? If we think about reciprocity, What sort of things can she genuinely say that she has done for Mel? Let me rephrase that she did for Mel when they were friends. What we saw on TV was her constantly taking and requesting more. We saw her be needy. She wanted Mel's village to be her village. Even when the Nuggets don't really vibe with her like that. It's given she wanted Mel all to herself. Now, she did try to insinuate that people make it seem that she is so needy and wants to be friends with Mel so bad, and that's not even the truth. And I'm just like, my issue with a lot of Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members is they love to gaslight. They love to act like we cannot pull up the receipt if we wanted to. They love to act like we don't have the footage. Can we backtrack to when Destiny was literally in Melody's face, teary-eyed? I love you. I love you. After trying to expose this whole disrespectful cheating and make it seem like she was teaching the side chick how to respectfully cheat on her with her husband, yet you're out here saying, I love you. I love you. What the heck was that? So forgive me for not believing that you do not want Mel. The whole time you kept wanting to sit next to Mel. Someone was sitting on the seat. You were like, oh, that's my seat. Girl, you want to be right in her ass if you got the opportunity to, in my opinion. So I don't know why you're pretending to us. And this is also what I mean by the life coach or whatever she is not holding her accountable. If we both watched that episode, I would have been saying, so what was the whole point of you being teary-eyed, telling her that you love her, and having all that emotion if you don't want her back? What was that about? I would have been saying, let's explore that in more detail. But that wasn't done. So that makes us lose credibility for all of y'all. So when you guys are now saying that, oh, Destiny is a girl's girl, Destiny was like, oh, she didn't know what being a girl's girl meant until she got on the show. And Stormy was the first person to tell her that she's really a girl's girl. That is absolutely false. I do not believe that Destiny is a girl's girl, and I'll tell you why. If you think about the way that Destiny and Martell have been interacting, is that someone that is a girl's girl? If you're a girl's girl, would you really be interacting with someone that has done the amount of things that Martell has done? No. You will not let a man do that to another woman. And if you choose to still be cordial with this man, you would see in the interactions, you would be blatantly calling him out about his behavior, but you do not, because you are not a girl's girl. You still stay friends with him despite all the things that he does because you are not a girl's girl. You're out here saying you saw that he was arrested for DV, harassing communications, and you were practically crying and stuff. Where was the tears for whoever the victim was? That's not a girl's girl. Let's not forget, according to your buddy, Arionne Curry, she is giving the impression that you guys are tight. You guys be kikiing, you guys be talking. She even gave the impression you feed her information about your castmate. You told her about your situation with Lance. So what is the truth? And your buddy was also talking about Sunny. Was that because you have an issue with Sunny? I'm just curious. Why does your buddy Arionne know so much about you and Lance? If you guys are not really buddies, let's not forget, Empress Radio posted a video a while back where she showed you, and it was like Arionne was in the background or something walking away, and it was like you snuck a video in. So I'm just thinking, is that someone that is a girl's girl? Would you really be sneaking a video in whilst your friend walks away just to make it clear that you know and you're hanging with her? No, a girl's girl does not do that. You did that because you wanted a reaction. You wanted a rise out of the audience, and you got it. Remember how Destiny came out to say, that's that man's whole family and all that kind of BS, only for us to find out, according to what Arionne is saying, that you guys were cool. You guys are friends. Yeah, it's not, because you ain't about to be telling personal stuff about Lance to freaking Arionne if you guys aren't friends. The people I'm cordial with know nothing about me. They do not know any intimate details about me. No personal details about who I'm dating, who I'm not dating, who I've ever dated. They have no idea about me. That's because we're cordial. I see you outside with other people, but we don't have any direct interactions. I don't hang out with you one-on-one. So the fact that you're hanging out with someone who was the reason for the demise of the relationship between your ex-friend and her ex-husband, who remains your best friend, tells me everything that I need to know. So I don't believe anything about being no girl's girl. I don't believe anything about being, oh, I'm not a friend to Arionne. I don't believe that BS. I believe indeed that Destiny is friends with Arionne Curry. I feel like, yes, it might have started to spite Mel, but whatever the case may be, the truth is the truth. And this is what I perceive or believe to be the truth in my opinion. Okay, that is all I have to talk to you guys about today. But I want to know, what do you think? Do you think Arionne is genuinely friends with Destiny? Also, what do you think about Destiny saying and believing that she's a girl's girl? Do you believe that she's a girl's girl, or do you agree with me? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and turn on all your notifications so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Thank you. Bye.